Good morning, guys. Today we will look at two games by Petrov. First game, Petrov versus Consultants. E4, E5, Knight F3, Knight F6. This is Petrov defense. This opening system was thoroughly developed by Petrov and his companions Russian master Jainish. D4, Knight E4, Bishop D3, D5, Knight E5, Bishop D6, Bishop E7 is better. Castling, C4. A variation that seems quite modern, it was used for example by Alohin 100 years later in a game against Alexander Hastings 1933-1934 when black continued knight c6. Knight c6, Knight c6, okay, just one moment. C4, Knight c6, Knight c3, Knight c6, Knight d5, c4, f5, f4, c6, Bishop e3, Bishop e6, cd5, cd5, Bishop d5 should have been played. Knight c3, Knight c6, Rook c1, Rook f6. It would have been better to continue symmetrical play with Rook c8. The attempt to launch an attack on White's king in his strengthened position was doomed to failure. Bishop takes e4, if takes e4, Knight b5, Knight e7, Knight d6, Queen d6, g4. A correct appraisal of the situation, although Petrov had written that the pawn shielding the king should only be moved from their place in extreme necessity. The move is justified here as the key point of f5 cannot be ceded to black. g6, f5. By sacrificing a pawn, white gains the initiative. G takes f5, bishop g5, rook f to f8, bishop h6, rook f to c8. A return to f6 is preferable here. Queen d2, Queen d8. Janish pointed out that knight g6 is also had because of is also bad because of rook c takes c8, rook takes c8, g takes f5, knight takes e5, bishop g5 with a decisive attack. Rook c8, rook c8, g takes f5, knight e5, bishop g5, queen, g5, check with a decisive attack, or rook c1, 20 move, rook c1, 20th move. Rook c1, queen g5, knight g6, knight takes g6, rook c7, knight e7, king f7, g f5. As you can see, white much better. Queen d8, rook c8, rook c8, g f5, g5, knight f5, queen g2 check, king h8, rook f5, queen g8, rook f6, bishop h3, queen h3, queen g3, queen g3, g3, black resigns. So it was the first game by Petrov, and that's for today will be over. So I wish you all the best and have a good night.